What is going on YouTube? JFK here, and today we have a very interesting commentary with 1% to Legit, aka Alex, and a friend named Cans, aka Danny. We are going to be talking about the background information leading up to Mob of the Dead. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, Cans, you go. Yeah.
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 All right. So Alex, go lead the way into the next life.
All right. So, hey guys, me, Alex of OPL. You guys obviously know me. You see me from past comments. This is also going on my channel. So, throughout the video, I'll also be putting out annotations to different theories as we go along, because there's a lot of information we got to go through, because a lot of real stuff is coming up in Mob of the Dead. And Cans can't talk too loud, but he will fill us in. He's actually the guy who provides a lot of the information. So, let's just go ahead and give it.
Literally, there's so much information. Oh. Your brain will fucking hurt. Just saying.
So,
by the way, I was waving then. I'm just saying.
so first thing we're gonna say is Mob of the Dead has fucked up a lot of the storyline, guys. But the main thing that has come out of this is the Vril. The Vril, if you guys don't know, it's a big part of zombies. It's always been a big part of zombies, and there is lots and lots of hints that we've already can tell from the preview, the 6-minute preview. A lot of stuff is coming up in Mob of the Dead, and it actually looks like it's going to be one hell of a time. Where would we like to start, guys?
Relating back, if you are looking for information regarding what is in the trailer for the Vril, links in the description below. There's like the blue thing on the bottom in the new HUD. Just literally everything is just Vril. Like, it's like the Mob of the Dead, which is quickly informed, is taking place before all the batshit crazy crap has gone down with Samantha, Ricktop, etc., etc. So, who is in control of the zombies right now is indeed this group and this these people. So let's start off with Shangri-La, shall we?
Wait,
right
what?
There, I guess.
What?
Not Shangri-La. not Shangri-La. Sorry. Rewind. You know what? You started off.
Okay.
I don't know where we want to start off.
So let's give some background story for Mob of the Dead. Basically, let's just get this down and clear. What we know is Mob of the Dead is either taking place during the events of Derice. Now, if you guys don't know, during the events of Derice, it's about 1942, around that era, or it could possibly take place in the future. There's two possibilities. It's a toss-up. There's some incompletions for each one.
It's gonna be prequel.
We won't really know until the map comes out, but we do know this. This group called the Vril is thought to be an underground race. It's based in a book. I believe it's called The Coming Race. I can't remember the author, but it's basically meant to be an underground race that was meant, their main goal is to overthrow humanity. So basically the Vril are the ones who built the MPD on Moon, and they've done a lot for zombies. They're basically thought to be the original controllers. Now this could be evident in Mob of the Dead. The main thing we do know in Mob of the Dead is Samantha is indeed in control of the zombies, at least by round 6. There is a possibility that Mob of the Dead has the same possibility that Nuketown has, is there could be a control switch during the rounds that you could possibly hear, or it could possibly come along in the cinematics. That's me.
I'm saying it's gonna be just like Newtown. You're gonna hear a radio go off.
Most likely.
What would be cool is if they could actually show Richtofen locking them in, like they did the cartoon for Die Rise. But I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've shown they've been capable of doing CGI-ish animations because they had the mocap suits on.
That's true.
I bet that, you know what? I bet that's the intro with, like, it's gonna introduce us to the 4 new characters, like who they are.
Yeah. But
they're dead.
Also,
no, because they're dead. Because you're starting off in Purgatory.
Yeah, so they've been killed in the electric chair.
Okay,
dead.
Okay. We need to figure out where we're starting from. Are we going to start from for real here, or are we guys going to go into Mob of Dead?
Anyway, wait, I'll just mention something. There was a second book called The Warning of the Magicians, which suggested that the Vril existed in Nazi Berlin.
Yes, that is true. In around 1930, so that's another possibility. Now, during Mob of the Dead, what we believe here is there has been a control switch, and there's actually there's so much in this map, guys. I wish I could fit it all into one sentence, but it's literally impossible. But what we know is the Vril, being of course the ancient race, they do have lots of power. Now, this map, Mob of the Dead, has the possibility of being you can consider it the very first zombie map. That's probably the easiest way of putting this. If it does take place during Derice. Now, again, I don't know. I don't want to explain it all, guys.
Well, the thing is, we know one thing. We know we've seen orange lights for the random weapon box, which means chances are the Vril are in control at some point during the campaign as well. So it might be that Samantha and the Vril are fighting over control there.
Again,
it's gonna be like there's no good way. It's gonna be like the eyes almost in Nuketown and like Moon where they switch. Is probably gonna be like the box in the eye, because the eyes in the map are gonna. If we're going on the theory that Samantha takes over, the eyes are gonna switch color, so it's gonna be the red ones with the orange box and the blue ones with the yellow or whatever.
But I'm also going on. I have a separate theory on this. Is during Samantha first going into the MPD, we need to realize she doesn't probably know that she controls any zombies at the moment.
No, she has Samantha. For a long time, like I don't know how long it was. I think it was till I can't get the exact date, but Samantha had no idea what was going on. She had no control because Maxis commits suicide, and so then she goes batshit crazy, and then is able to maintain and learn how to use it.
We've got to assume that it's until about sometime just before Ascension, really, because that's when she starts manipulating people.
No, I think Maxis commits suicide near or less after the events of Derice. It's only a couple. I believe it's only a couple days because some Richtofen wanted his men looking for Maxis immediately after that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Samantha goes batshit crazy. Like that's what we're gonna probably have. But that would then also that means Maxis is alive during this.
And here's the other possibility: continue.
I was just gonna say, because if we're going off that, then you'll probably be able to hear Maxis somehow if they're still gonna kind of do something like that, because they're gonna need to introduce doing the Easter egg, unless they tell you how to do it in like the cinematic or somehow.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Now, if we remember actually from the radios at Moon, Maxis actually got teleported from Derice into a tunnel. Now, Alcatraz does have lots of tunnels underneath it, and if we're going off the theory that Fluffy is the hellhound that we see during Mob of the Dead, it is possible that Maxis is in one of the tunnels underneath Alcatraz at that moment. He does remember he was teleported to a tunnel, so that actually could explain a lot as far as that. So we might actually hear Maxis more than like in a physical form rather than a voice in the aether or whatever you wish to call it. That is another possibility here that we could consider. I think that's enough background for Mob of the Dead itself. Because that's a
massively off topic.
Yeah, we need to get back onto the main topic. So the Vril actually have lots of things in Mob of the Dead, and there's lots of things. I'm probably gonna have to put in a lot of pictures here, Jordan, because there needs to be a lot of explaining. I was
gonna use the images of the
Vril device,
the chalkboards and all that shenanigans. Yeah.
So let's get off with a start thing. I guess I'll lead this. The first thing that we can link Vril to Mob of the Dead is the symbol that we all see. If you guys know what this is the symbol that you see in Purgatory mode, and basically it's put out throughout the map.
It's like a light blue thing when you're in Purgatory.
Light blue thing. We'll probably post some screenshots of it so you guys actually understand what we're talking about. Now, through research, because Cans is a magnificent magician of some sorts, he was able to find, I guess this is a cue for everybody, put a picture.
That picture.
Is this picture. Now, the picture I'm talking about here is the Vril generator. He actually just posted it into the Skype chat because that makes it so much easier. Now, Jordan, if you want to bring this up, probably help you too.
It contains the Glock device as well. It was used to create a UFO, which is I don't have that picture.
I do have that picture. I will bring.
I have it.
That too. Yeah, so basically, this picture, if you want to explain.
What? Oh,
just explain what the Vril is.
Yeah, just explain this like what it's meant to be.
This was a Vril device. I think it was Vril 70. I want to say it was used. There was a Vril in Nazi Germany. One of the things it was used as a nickname for was a UFO, basically the fly trap. That's what it was.
So
this is one of the things which allowed it to be used and actually work.
So the
Anything-
oh, if you want, I don't know. You keep
Doesn't matter.
taking pauses. So what we actually see here, guys, is that actually looks very close to that symbol. Now, there's also lots of hints around the map that the death is actually power. It's a big thing.
And also, wait, one other thing.
Yes.
I just we also got the same image is seen in the reason one of the chalkboards, which symbolises that the flytrap was actually using this device.
That's actually true. That's a great link. And it actually shows that this could be possibly one of the intentions of Group 935 as one of their theories. Now, what we also going to show, I also have screenshots I'll provide to you guys all, queue up the screenshot, is during the preview we actually saw what appeared to be almost like a planning page. Now, if you guys look at this, I'll make sure to provide the link, is mainly that this picture basically shows what appeared to be at first, it appeared to be an airplane.
Things they've also got another design on the left which they scrubbed out, which means they had a plan in order how to make the plane, but then they had to change it.
That is due to one person that we believe, I forget what's his name.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. He's believed that he has psychological problems. That he is the one who keeps seeing this image. There's also another thing in the planning pages that show that he can't get this image out of his head, and it's slowly
Similar to that of Samuel with the voices.
Also, by the way,
kinda.
Ray Liotta, I'm just saying, is Billy Hanson in game.
That's good to know.
That's good comment there, Ken.
Well, you
Great
didn't
to know.
mention that.
Great to know. So, I will try and get that image. But basically, as you guys see, this plan progressed further and further from a plane, and it actually takes the form of a UFO. Now, this is a similar diagram, actually, to, I will get the picture when we can get it. It's very similar to, we'll bring it up. I don't know what else to say. Actually, it's right here. I actually still has it. It's this one. Basically, what it shows is it's basically a flying saucer. This is another thing provided by Cans because he's amazing. This is the picture that.
Oh, thank you.
He is amazing. He does so much. It's not known how much he does, but that's basically the picture, and it shows basically the UFO style diagram that they were wanting to basically put together. So unknowingly, some of these characters actually don't know that they're actually constructing what appears to be a UFO. This could be used for either the Vril to possibly get to the moon and possibly stop Samantha or whatever. So it does bring the power. We don't actually know the exact time that this is taking place. It's, again, throwing up in the air. It's just that much of a weird map that we won't know until we actually play it.
True that. So yeah, it's just essentially, guys, it's all going to be. It's just an insane mind fuck of a prequel. It's like this. It's like the Star Wars. It's like just take this map essentially like the Star Wars movie prequels.
They make
They're
no
just-
sense, but they will make sense after another two.
All right, Yeah.
Brought to our attention as well, because we also have
is the boss zombie
that we appear to see
and
Cell 14.
as well.
essentially. Yeah, where when you kill him in the trailer, he says, "Why are you doing this to me?"
Or hurting me. It's something along that
Or
line.
hurting me, something along those lines. Which means by killing him, you're doing some sort of power drainage, correct?
You could say that, and it
Or-
also links back to an
Yeah.
Alcatraz ghost story, which I cannot remember the exact details of, unfortunately.
He said that we got this from Johnny, but another person in the Skype call, and he said it's basically solitary confinement. The prisoner for. No, Johnny, if you're not recording your voice, so you can't. Sorry. Unless you record your voice.
Okay, back on track.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna cut that out.
Anyway, he said that it was basically solitary confinement. At one point, a prisoner was locked in there, and all during the night he was screaming, saying somebody with glowing eyes was strangling him and asking and saying, "Why are you doing this?" In the morning, it was found he was dead in there, strangled. Now,
But the people counted one extra person when they were
during the
doing
next
a
day,
prisoner.
because the guards apparently saw his ghost, so they actually counted him as one of the prisoners. So it actually made the whole thing.
And
And we-
thanks to Noah J, he actually provided just another link to Fort Gel 14, which eerily looks very similar to that very close screen
Teddy
grab
bear.
of the original preview, the trailer that Call of Duty released that showed a teddy bear on the ground with the almost identical to it. So this is actually really good. Thank you, Noah. You'll be credited with that. That was amazing. Thank you. So it eerily...
Because Treyarch went all the way through to, they went like Alcatraz shopping almost. They went, like,
They're like, okay, we want this, and we want this. Now put it into our game, and we shall make fabulous love. No, but seriously,
this is like so awesome. There's like so much history going into this one map,
and I love how
it's giving me history-gasms.
And I love how they've actually incorporated the zombie storyline somehow into it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
and
no doubt. So, yeah,
we also have another possibility with the final Easter egg step. There is a possibility we already know what it is. If we want to go on that, because that also relates to the UFO. I can explain that.
Thing is, well, one of the last steps could be that you have to be executed again on the electric chairs, which are seen.
We'll post a screenshot of that now. It's in the concept art. But the idea, and I actually thought of this at one point, is the gondola could act as a lever, as a system of getting you up to the roof. Now, if the electric chairs are very close to the gondola, there is a possibility that the final Easter egg, in order to power up the UFO, or whatever thing that's on top of the thing, is by literally executing yourself in the electric chair after gathering enough energy while being in purgatory mode. Now, Cans actually mentioned...
Also, because there's the sacrifice area with the candles, too.
Yes. Cans also mentioned this, that the new perk, Electric... is it Electric Berry? It's something...
Electric Cherry.
Electric Cherry. There is a possible chance that... that the more times you use this is actually gathering energy for purgatory mode, in which case you could actually gather enough electricity at one point, similar to how the transit Easter egg works, is if you kill zombies near the tower, it gains more electricity, more energy for Richtofen. And along those lines, that you have to kill zombies near you and you'll gain more energy. It's actually while you're reloading, if I remember correctly, Cans, you said?
Yeah, it's reloading, and every time you reload it gets more powerful for the next time.
Very good. Very good. So the possibility is that you gain enough power for each character, and that at this point you will execute yourself in the electrical chair, and this will cause the power to run up the gondola line straight to the power and possibly finishing the Easter egg. Again, these are
charging said UFO
or whatever mechanism that we're building on the roof. Yeah. But yeah, that is basically.
Well, it's gonna have to be the UFO, seeing as the entire goal of the Easter egg that they wrote down was to do it.
Also, another possibility, Johnny just brought this up, is that we could maybe kill said boss in the cell that originally 14D, and that might cause something. So we'll have to try it. These are all great things that we should
literally this Easter egg is going to take multiple days. If someone finishes this in one day, I will have complete balls. You can have all of my body. I will give you everything.
Well, hopefully that's us that solve it, because I think.
And also, there's another thing to mention. Also, there might actually be another boss zombie in the map, because during the trailer we saw the warden zombified. Oh god, the call's just ended.
No, it hasn't. We're still here. We can still hear you.
I just got. There's a problem with this call.
It's okay. It's okay. We can still hear you.
Oh my god, Cans, it's fine.
Okay. There could be a second boss zombie because of the warden. Because you see him in that trailer, and the way he acts in that, they signify him as a main character. So
it's a guard.
Yeah.
It's not the warden. The warden is the one with he has a metal plate on his chest. And you also saw when he was killing the guard, the same looking zombie was killed normally in the trailer. He has nothing different than the other normal zombies do with the barbed wire. He's just the same, just different outfits.
Oh. Okay, then that shut me up.
Okay, so we've mostly touched on the Viril. I guess we should now discuss actually more about the map itself and what we saw in it, if anything.
Sure.
All right, let's get to it. I think we have some lists that we have together, and basically this is more or less just info for you guys that are watching this, because I think you guys deserve this info. There's lots of stuff. I got a list here, and I think Cans also.
Also, wait. One thing. Also, we should probably mention about the dog.
Yes, the dog. So what we believe
is going to be Fluffy.
We believe it's Fluffy.
Or I think it's a possibility, because on the loading screen there's a guard dog shown, so it may actually be that as well.
Well, yeah, if it is the guard dog, which is possible, but if it's Fluffy, the reason it would be is because
It's
if we're
just
going off the
happened.
Samantha thing, Samantha would be dying at the same time as this. So
Not dying.
the
She
dog
never
is
dies.
not dying. You know what I mean. Going into said place, but Fluffy went with her, and obviously when you go to like Darice and all the other maps with the dogs are in full body form, which are the babies. But we've never seen actual Fluffy, and this one is a lot. Looks almost.
It looks amazing. It looks big. It looks like it's going to be the
larger.
mother.
Yeah, it looks a lot larger, and it looks a lot more
Advanced.
demonic, and it's like destroyed. And so Samantha was like, "Oh my God, what happened to Fluffy?" So I mean, if my dog looked like that, I'd be flipping a shit. So
that is the possibility that the dog is what we believe is you feed it zombies or zombie souls or such. This could possibly mean
actual like killing when you kill the zombies. It'd be like giving the dog zombies because she was eating like an actual foot of the.
Yeah, it's like you're
zombies.
giving the dog a treat. It's like, hey.
And also, one other thing, we've only seen eat zombies with red eyes. I just want to say it, so it might not actually be in Samantha's ones that she controls.
Yes, because she is
what would the
still
dog-
at
So then the dog would just be like a warden dog.
warden dog, or it's possibly.
You know what it probably is? It's probably the boss zombie's dog.
Yes, the warden. No, the boss zombie's 14.
Yeah, that's probably the 14D guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He
Now,
wouldn't have a dog. That'd be
again,
a guard
the dog could act as a personal connection to Samantha as giving her energy.
Wait! But it would have to be because it would. There was multiple locations in which this dog was seen. It was seen inside of that like the restraint thing where it was eating something, but then it was also seen floating around the map. So it's possible that there's multiple amounts of the dog. So it might be just the guard dog's dog. Guard's dog. There we go.
I'm just going to put this out there, which I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to mention Cerberus. I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, he
Severus
did.
Snape.
No. No, Cerberus the freaking hell dog.
I know. I was kidding. I was being facetious.
Oh God. So
I
there is.
mentioned it earlier, I'm just saying. There is a lot of stuff with
Although
devils in this.
Treyarch totally ripped off Harry Potter by using Fluffy, which is kind of funny. But then again, Fluffy has been a name forever. But whatever. All right, going back to Mob of the Day.
Yeah, let's actually start doing stuff that we actually see in the trailer and more discuss about it.
Well, we're not
Okay,
doing a whole breakdown of the trailer.
We're not doing a full
One is a
breakdown,
top-
but these are things to look out for.
Okay, one thing we mentioned is tomahawks. They
Yes.
are going to be in it in some form.
Those,
Pack-a-punched or something.
yeah, the
Working
pack,
like
of
boomerangs.
course. We do know that during the course, Samantha does take control. That's one good thing we need to know. One of the best things I think is actually good, and I hope they actually somehow introduce this to other maps, is the ability to possibly choose your own character at the start of the game.
Yeah,
Highly doubt it.
because
Highly
no,
doubt
'cause-
it in other maps. I bet this is going to be a one-map thing.
Yes,
because the thing is, we know that when you start off in Purgatory, you see all 4 characters on the floor. Because you see in a bit of it where 2 of them are just on the floor at the beginning of round 1. Which means you maybe actually go over to the character you want to choose, and then spawn in as them. And that would also add to the theory that next to your points is a nickname of your character you are.
and nicknames
that's-
that you should all know is Billy, Weasel, Sal, and Finn with 2 N's. So, just heads up for the nicknames of the characters.
Yeah. Woo.
Woo! Yeah, Billy!
Also, new Pack-a-Punch camo for AK-47 and other.
That
although
might be that might be
on-
actually the default camo for it.
No, it isn't. You saw the
No, it's
AK-47 on its own.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an actual AK-47 then the AK-47 Pack-a-Punched. But the Blunderbuster, the Civil War weapon, which our theories were correct about Civil War going into Call of Duty.
That's somehow.
The Blunderbuster, when you Pack-a-Punch it, it has a green sort
Acid.
of it's a Sliquifier, Wonder
basic-
Waff,
it's like the acid
Civil
trap.
War weapon in one. Yeah.
Basically, it
So what
almost
it does-
acts.
No,
it
it's
acts
like a crossbow.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
about
like
to
a
say. It acts
crossbow.
like a crossbow.
It fires a buckshot of four pellets, and then they explode with the acid, killing all the zombies near them.
It basically sticks into like a crossbow, but it kind of sticks in like ballistic knives that are almost filled with acid, basically. And
Yeah, it's
the
YOLO swag.
acid actually looks very similar to the acid trap that's actually on the map. There's also a couple traps on the map. There's the acid trap, and there's also a fan trap that we located somewhere.
That's in the end.
I know the acid
It-
trap
it-
cost 1,000.
Yes, that also costs 1,000. So that's a good thing to know.
And also, I should mention this about the perks. The perks, they need to be charged. We know that you can charge them while you're in purgatory mode by shooting electricity at them, and then...
Which purgatory mode, going back to purgatory mode real quick, you have, as of our guess, we have 9 chances in purgatory mode. Because cats... And
we'll show this again on their cap shot just somehow.
You don't need to say it, we'll just fade in, but like, you can see clearly it says cats have 9 lives with the purgatory body, I guess.
The ghost coming out of the body.
Coming out of it, so that's probably going to be a 9 maximum in purgatory. I don't know whether that's per game or
per character. Possibly.
Yeah, because if it's fuck, that would be really annoying.
But you do know if you do use the electric cherry, that might actually give you more. That might be the default without buying electric cherry or charging. That may also affect it.
Okay. Anyway, one other thing. So anyway, about the perk machine. So when you charge it, they will slowly lose power over time. And then if you buy a perk, it will drop the power by quite a bit because it's got to do that. And also, new perk Electric Cherry. Every time you reload, it gets says electrical discharge around you, killing zombies or injuring them. Every time you reload, it gets more powerful. So what I'm thinking is, once you get to maximum power, you can trade it in for an extra purgatory.
Have the world's most powerful thing. That's all he does is reload.
No, but I think once you get high enough, it will trade it in for another purgatory.
Again, it's another thing that you may have a limit of the amount of times that you can actually gain purgatory. That's the idea. That's a possibility, of course. But also with the purgatory mode, it actually adds to the fact that you might be actually able to change characters in game. As you can see, that would also
not if you have multiple, not if you have 4 people.
No, but if everybody said get out of their zombies at once, out of their characters at once. This is the thing you gotta know, is I don't see the reason behind having a name besides your thing all the damn time. Unless that name were, say, to change mid-game. That's the other possibility. That's what I thought. Again.
Maybe, yeah.
Again, it's one of those things that, I shouldn't need to know who character I am the whole time unless I need to remember in case I get into the wrong body, say.
You have to do a certain thing, yeah.
Again,
that makes sense.
Again, so much things, and I think we've done a lot so far. So I
think we've pretty much covered it all.
We covered a lot so far. There's always a lot more, and we'll probably keep each individual of us, me and Jordan, will keep you guys updated.
Also, one other thing. So on the side of the map, it says the power is found on the lower ground.
Yes, another thing I
think.
Underneath, if you go back to the trailer. There was a basement scene where he was fighting, and there was a generator next to him. Because if you go back to like tons of old buildings, like nowadays, you have the generator underneath the building, so it would make sense for them to say powers from down under, because that's how you got power.
Power from down under from Australia.
It could mean another thing, that you have to be down in order to have power. Hence, you could be down in purgatory.
Yeah. Or there could be even a possibility if you have 4 characters, and this might be a thing for, like, if you have 4 characters, if you're all in purgatory at once and actually all use your electricity on, say, maybe there is a generator, that might power every perk in the map for a limited amount of time, and instead of having to use purgatory over and over again, you can use it all at once and try and get as many perks as you can before the power runs out. Another way of doing it.
No, that makes sense. That can make sense, yeah.
I think, yeah.
Well... yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this mass amounts of information, and if you still want to comprehend more, be sure to hit that subscribe button on all of our channels. Be sure to check the links in the description below for all of our Twitters. We all have Twitters. We all communicate on Twitter. And we all have naked pictures on Twitter, so be sure to go follow us if you want to get all the information on the DLC and everything. We're going to be doing... I don't know about Alex, but I will be doing a stream.
Oh, yeah, I will.
The day of the... Mob of the Dead, as all 4 of us attempt to solve this crazy Easter egg. Alex, Can's last words?
Yeah, I will add annotations to the people who were in this commentary. Lovely. Maybe Jordan shall too.
Oh no, I'm just gonna have myself claim all credit for everything because
and as well make sure to put
I need as many subs and views as possible because I want that YouTube.
And as well add any people that were in the Skype call. I will add their YouTubes or whatever they wish to be notified as in the description below. You can check them out. Some actual really good people that are in the Skype call loads of information. I guess the biggest thanks goes to Cans here. He is the one that provides the most information, I think. And I hope we can figure out this Easter egg when it comes out.
Yeah. So, love you all. Talk to you in the next video.
Yeah,
Peace.
peace.